Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed, you might want to go do that, so I'm gonna just wait for a little second. Anyway, so if you're watching this video, it's probably because you were interested in getting a job in cosmetics. Yes, so I wanted to make this video because I feel like there's a lot of people that are trying to pursue a career in the beauty industry, which is awesome. So kudos to you if you are trying to do that. So I figured that I'll help. I don't promise you a job or anything like that, but I do want to help you guys in achieving that goal the best that I can. So if you want to know the different tips that I'm going to give, then make sure you stay tuned. Okay, so I did write a few things down on my phone, so if you see me looking down, that's why. Okay, so let's look here. So the first thing you guys want to do is to first apply to jobs, of course, and make sure that you're applying to something that you know that will serve your best interest. Don't just apply to like Lancome or Clinique or something like that if you know that you're not going to be interested in, you know, actually selling that brand. You want to make sure you find something that fits your personality. If you're nice and spunky, I mean, go for Urban Decay or MAC or something like that. If you're more reserved, go to someone like Clinique or Lancome and, you know, things of that sort. You want to make sure that you're finding something that you really love, and so that way you're not like doing that all over again and looking for another job because you're not really that interested in the one that you applied to. So once you do that and you found your job that you were like really want to have, make sure you make it your business to make sure you make it your business to do the necessary research for that company. So for example, if you're applying to Bobbi Brown, you want to make sure you know the ins and outs about Bobbi Brown. You want to make sure you know what her brand stands for and things like that. If you're applying for MAC, you want to know the credo. You want to know everything about them because that's the person or who you want to represent. So you want to make sure you know everything about the company, how it started, the different products, the different initiatives they have, things like that. It's very important to do that. And then the next thing is to ask yourself, why did you apply to this job? Why do you want the job? Why do you feel like you're the best candidate for this job? You know, those are the things that people are looking for. What's going to make you better than the next guy or the next girl, you know? So make sure that you do that as well. If it's a specific brand, make sure that you know the insides and outs about the brand. It's just important to, like, you don't want to go on a job interview, right, and then not know the product. Like if someone's asking you, so what do you like about our foundations? Are you just gonna look at the person like they're crazy? You wanna make sure that you know at least a little bit about the product. I mean, I'm not saying that you have to have experience. I mean, a lot of places do like you to have experience, but they also wanna make sure that you know the brand and that you know the product. Two, for people that are, they know they want to eventually work in cosmetics, but they want to start off really slow. I would recommend like starting out like something like Ulta is like a really good place to start out in cosmetics. I mean, that way you get to play with the different brands and things like that, and you're not really overwhelmed too much with so many different products. I mean, how can I put this? You are around a whole bunch of different products, but you're not really, you don't have to worry about, unless you're on a prestige side, you don't have to worry about being overwhelmed with different products. But that way you get to kind of put your hands in different ones, and even you kind of get to play around the cosmetic side as well. Like, okay, if you're going to Clinique or if you're going to Lancome, you want to make sure your face is nice and subtle. You don't want to do anything, I don't know, like too crazy with it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not really, I don't want to say it's like not appropriate, but you want to be marketable for whoever that you're applying for. Because, you know, like with cosmetics, very like shows a lot of personality, which is awesome, but not all counters are like that. So you want to make sure that you're paying attention and you go into the different counters and you know what that counter likes or what's more popular at that counter, because that's the most important thing. So at the end of the day, that's the most important key, is to just be yourself and just to be happy and that you're applying for this job, and that, I don't know, that just be happy, I guess. Okay, so the next thing is when they start asking you questions, You want to make sure that you're answering it in the most honest way that you can. I mean, you don't want to make it seem like you're a certain type of way. You want to answer it with the best honesty as possible, because at the end of the day, they really want to see your personality. They want to know that how you're going to deal with certain situations, making sure that you're really good with customer service, and that you're willing to either build a clientele or to just be that person, that go-to person. When a customer comes in the door, they're going to ask for your name. You want them to know that that's the person that you are. So it's really important to have that confidence and to explain to them that you're really big on customer service, because that's the main key, especially in the beauty industry and especially in retail. So if you're on the retail side, then yeah, you want to definitely make sure that you're doing that. If you're applying to like account executive, business manager, and all that, that's a whole different story. You have a makeup interview, and those of you that don't know what a makeup interview is basically the person, you already went through like a certain amount of steps and they're really interested in you, but they want you to have a makeup interview to see how you're doing and if they want to pick you. So just make sure that you're really sure that, you know, that making sure that you're being really good when it comes to infection and control. You know, cleaning your brushes and applying everything out on a tissue, things like that. You just want to make sure that you look like you know what you're doing, because you're the professional. You don't want to have like a whole bunch of makeup all out of order, like, I don't know, like the eyeshadow and the foundation next to each other, because that's not the steps that you're going to use to apply it. You want to put it in the order that you know you're going to use it. You're going to have your primers first and your moisturizers first, and then you want to have your concealer, your foundation. You want to have it up in the order that you know that you're going to use it, and things like that. And just don't be nervous, be yourself. And you know, if you mess up, that's okay. Like, nobody's perfect. You are applying for the job to get the job, to learn, to you know, to learn more about the beauty industry and to learn more about the company that you're applying for. So at the end of the day, be confident, be happy. If you don't get the job, that's okay. Keep applying, keep reapplying, apply to different ones that you know you'll be interested in. It's really not the end of the world. You guys, you'll be fine, I promise. So good luck on your interview, and thank you so much for watching my channel. And if you have time, make sure you subscribe for more videos. All right, bye. Bye.